Ẹ kú dédé ìwòyí ní gbogbo ibi tí ẹ ti ń wò wá. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ṣé àlàáfíà ni àbá yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin wọn tẹ́ wà nílé lóko àti lẹ́yìn odi. Orúkọ tèmi ni Àánú Olúwapọ̀ ọmọ Balógun. Lẹ́nìí a ní àlejò pàtàkì. Ògbóǹtarìgì òṣèré ni wọ́n. She's been in the movie industry for a very, very long time. She's done a whole lot of movies. She's a TV presenter and she's also a TV producer. Ẹ jẹ́ kí àlejò wa kan ṣe àpèjúwe ara wọn fún ara wọn. Ẹ káàbọ̀.
Ẹ ṣé gan.
Ẹ sọ orúkọ yín fáwọn ènìyàn.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Doris Simeon, ọmọ ìlú Edo State ni.
Ẹ sọ fún wa, báwo lẹ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ movies? Has it always been the Yoruba movie industry, or being an Edo person, how did you get into the Yoruba movie industry?
It's not all about Yoruba movies. Mo máa ń ṣe ti àwọn olóyìnbó náà, and mo actually bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Papa Ajasco and Company. Orí set Papa Ajasco yẹn ni mo ti gba first Yoruba script ti luckily fún mi, apparently bóyá àwọn Yorùbá yẹn wọ́n pọ̀ láìpẹ́ pé àwọn tó kì í ṣe aráàlú wa tó láìka tí máa sọ èdè wa báyìí wọ́n máa ń nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, so from there now it's history.
So irú àwọn roles wo lẹ máa like láti interpret? What kind of kí ni àwọn nǹkan tẹ máa look out for nínú àwọn script kẹ́ tó accept láti play out character?
Well, being a professional, níbi bí fún pé èèyàn ní láti ní that professionalism inside of you to be able to interpret any role given to you. So, but ní tèmi o, mo love àti ṣe àwọn stories tó jẹ́ pé ó máa ń ní àwọn positive impact tó máa ń give àwọn audience láti learn and then be entertained, and also try to look like more of a evergreen kind of movie that people will always refer to and want to go back and watch over and over again.
Okay, so have you produced any movie to just in
Then mo ti produce the film 7 méjì mo ti produce méjì to my credit, and mo yìí ní àwọn new one méjì kan tó yẹ pé mo kò tí jáde at the moment, but àwọn yòókù ti jáde, so which means 5 ti jáde already. Although like 7 years ago, let's say 8 years ago now, you produced 3 movies, and ever since I've not produced any movie, not until last year. I produced another 4 movies, which is like 2 Yoruba films and 2 English films. So 2 of the English films are not out yet, which I'm working on to come out this year.
So aside from movies, what other things are you involved in?
Aside from movies, I used to own a salon. I make hair as well, and I'm from the hairdresser family, whereby every one of us knows how to make hair because we learned from our mom, our late mom. And so aside from movies or entertainment and all those things, I'm also into hair. Yes.
Could you tell us, please, what drives you? What are those things that drives you to do the things that you do as a person?
I would say first God, secondly tí nǹkan tó bá ti mú mi sùn lálẹ́ tí mo jí láàárọ̀, kí ni mo tún jí ṣe? Ọlọ́run ní mi fi ṣe nìyẹn tí mo fi jí láàárọ̀, so I would always want to go out there and make ends by all means, as long as I still have breath in me.
So let's talk about the celebrity outfit reality TV show. What was the experience like for you?
It was fun, kind of like being in a prison, sitting in a house for almost a month. Oh my god! But it was fun because more nǹkan tó drive àwọn organizers yẹn láti fẹ́ pé àmì ẹ̀yìn celebrity day abẹ́tì sínú ilé kan for 1 month. Àwọn àtà lè jókòó sí ibì kan, you know. So it was fun for me, you know, being around people that on a normal day maybe we just work for like few days, tired, and then we're gone. But we allowed living together like it was fun. It was just part of those things that you want to let people see that we are preachers, we are mentors that people look up to, and then see the things we do aside from our acting business, that we can also cohabit as one family. So Nigerians should also, you know, imbibe into that.
What particular experience would you never forget?
I think mostly about the task we're given, mostly. And
What task was that?
But like the task, the likes of trying to come out and say a story, all this àlọ́ kéèyàn pa lọ gádà àwọn ọmọdé ká wá máa pa lọ fúnra wa. It was fun for me. I can never forget that because I remember growing up, we do that moonlight, and you know, everybody sits outside and they say hello, just go out, kind of things like that. I just, you know, flashback to my, you know, growing up days, and it was fun. We don't get to do that anymore. Oh, come on. And then the likes of we try to talk about the games we play in school there, like the likes of 10 all those things away and all. And then they give a lot of tasks of trying to recite poem and all those. I feel like primary school was
back to.
Trust me, I had forgotten all those things, thinking that I'm a star, I know all these things. I don't know again.
Okay, so talking about your task in the house, taking you back to your growing up days. Let's talk about our culture. We've lost touch with our culture. Actually, our culture is ìmúra wa oúnjẹ tá à jẹ gbogbo ẹ kò tiẹ̀ bá culture wa mú mọ́ rárá. Ṣé ẹ feel pé the movie industry in general, now not just the Yoruba industry, ẹ feel pé wọ́n represent culture, the Nigerian culture well enough nínú àwọn movies tó ń jáde?
Sincerely speaking, some still do, but sincerely speaking, they are forgotten our culture. Partitions aside, and we need to go back to our drawing board. We need to come back to that reality that we're trying to run away from. We have to. Àwọn òyìnbó gan wá bó ṣe máa mọ̀ pa culture wa. Nísìnyí àwọn òyìnbó náà sọ culture wa fún wa, which is sad. And we need to come back and sit and say, òyìnbó ó lè máa sọ culture mi kan. Àwa fúnra wa ní ẹnu láti sọ pé nǹkan báyìí báyìí ni bí culture wa ṣe reach tó ní, nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ nípa culture wa rèé, and nǹkan tí ẹ ní ìdàtí mọ̀ nípa culture wa rèé, ẹ ní ìdàtí wa máa sọ fún wa. Ó yẹ ká máa fọwọ́ bojú ni, nítorí mi mọ reason tí Google máa lọ sórí Google máa sọ pé ó sad gan, but it's a good thing that okay, at least Google recognize presence wa, recognize culture wa, ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kí báyìí and people want
that we actually exist.
That we actually exist, you know, and all those things. And it's also a pride for us. Nípa àwọn òyìnbó náà ń try àti fẹ́ mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, bọ̀ kò wá ń ṣe pé káwọn òyìnbó wa máa sọ story wa fún wa.
But Nigerians, we don't have the culture of doing research, art. We feel that we believe that majority of the things that has to do with our culture are fetish. So I want you to why find here. You as a person, as an actor, as somebody who's out there, as an icon, as a role model, as an idol, kí lẹ́yìn fi òpin yìí lè ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn tó ń ṣe níbi tí àwọn èèyàn ń wò láwọn kan wo iṣẹ́ àti ìwà ẹ̀, kí lẹ́yìn òpin lè ṣe láti ní in your own little way láti make impact in culture wa to ensure pé àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí adopt culture wa to showcase this culture.
Well, like I said, n pé àwọn kan àìníṣe àwọn kan ti gbàgbé pa, and mo believe n pé with pains àti ìtìjú yìí pé àwọn òyìnbó ń sọ culture wa fún wa yìí, like I said again, we have to go back to our drawing board and then start the research, which is part of what I've been doing for a while now. Since mo disappoint me, mo lọ fún tourism in Nigeria and all those things, which is also one of the research one needs to also work on and all those things. So, and I'm also glad in mo wà lára àwọn celebrity housemates láti showcase culture wa àti our ways wa to also make sure that people try to come back to the culture. And I'm glad that I give God all the glory that I'm a known face and people want to hear from me, want to see what I can do also, so that they can also imbibe it in themselves and also to their children, or the children that are also watching and saying that, okay, this person is my role model or my mentor and all those things. So I try as much as possible to always imbibe this, and I won't stop. Although at some point in life you get frustrated trying to get this and that, and then, but no, I won't give up still, because like I said, I will always still strive.
Eshigo, thank you very much. And let's digress a bit. You look really good. Over the years, I meet you in gatherings, I see you on TV, and you're always looking good. What's the secret?
God.
Everybody says God.
Yes.
That we're alive alone, it is God.
God.
But the beauty has always been there. Have you always been this flawless? Have you always had this color? I've
always had this color.
Okay.
And well, if you say flawless, but more you don't need chicken pox. So I give God the glory, and I try to always make sure that I take care of myself.
What's your daily routine like? Your daily beauty routine?
I don't really have. I don't really have, but I just try to. Though I'm always lazy sometimes to exercise, I try to take water a lot, and I try to Google and see what are the healthy things one needs to always take, or what you need to always use for your body and all. Then I discover Ori. Ori for your skincare and all. Then you can mix any cream you want to mix with it, so it will just make it to tame it, tone it down. You won't be too with cream or whatever, won't be too harsh on your skin and all those things. So, and just take a lot of water, a lot of fruit, like the doctor always say, and then try to always make sure that maybe if you drink, I drink, make it occasional, not a must or do or die kind of affair, all this thing.
Okay, so what's your regular, how do you dress? What kind of outfits do you like to have on?
The occasion I'm going to always determine is what I wear. And I love to wear what I'm comfortable with, or something that I know can, anything that goes with whatever events I'm going for, but at least comfortable. Not too, no, I don't like to flash it because I believe my skin is flashy enough. And then something that will just makeup. Sometimes I like to overdo makeup and try to call makeup as to do overdo, but sometimes I get tired because before you know it, these things are always heavy on the face. It affects the face before you know it. You're like monster, and then you'll be feeling like, yeah, gee, God, trust me.
Okay, so what accessory would you not step out of your house without? One particular thing you will always have on everything you're stepping out.
My wristwatch.
Your watch. What kind of watch? What brand?
Any wristwatch that is nice, that I see is nice, I can afford it, I can get them. Not like a brand. No, people will
Okay,
get
so
money, they do that one.
any relationship at the moment? Any special person?
Yes, I'm single, but I'm not searching. I'm in a relationship, and I decided to keep my relationship out of the public.
Okay, cool. So what was that thing like for you?
It was fun. It was fantastic. Unlike every other person that would say, "Yeah, I stay with my husband, my boyfriend, my this." I didn't even put my boyfriend say so that. I went to. I was actually busy. I went for what was it called? A special vow with the widows of the
yeah.
of our
I saw that
our
on
past
social.
heroes at Maryland Cartoonets, which is one of those things that is always there to me, and I was glad I was part of it with Queen Blessing, and putting a smile on these people's faces. We should please try and celebrate our heroes because they are in Sambisa Forest trying to save us, trying to make peace reign in the country. Because if they are not there, these people would have been in town now, and then everybody, but they are there, risking their life. They spend Christmas there, they spend Valentine's there, they spend New Year there, and all those things. We should celebrate their people. We should make sure we show this appreciation to their people, that we appreciate them and we love them. And thank you to them for allowing their husbands, their wives to go out there and save us.
Would you marry for anybody but us?
God. You lost. I lost a my friend that I lost. Keep paying me. I was for no, I would love the person too much to want to let the person go.
So you want to even go into a relationship with someone? Okay, so with the situation of the country, if you find yourself in a position of authority in this country, in a very high position, what would you like to do?
First and foremost, I give it to this leader. It's not easy. The pressure marks up there. You see that some of them will go into that space with black hair and they will come out with white hair. It's not easy. Despite the fact that we see they're not working and all those things. Some people, some of them try to work, they want to work and they work, and they frustrate some of them's efforts. They frustrate their efforts, they just want them out of the office, they want people to say all sorts of bad things about them. Why? Because they wanted them to fail. But if I was in that position, first, it would be hard. But first, I work on the light situation in this country. Because I believe Nigerians are very hardworking. We give them their rights, which is right to light, road, work, road education. They will turn the country around for a better change. Trust me. Give them light. Trust me, Nigeria will be a better place. If there's no light to facilitate whatever it is they want to do, it's going to work.
Thank you very much. Nigerian music industry. About orin tó ń reign at the moment, everyone really like that. Anytime they back bossa, you will shake body.
Only Dr. Sweet, carries, carries, carries.